and gentlemen, welcome back to another exciting episode of That Range Life, a show sometimes about golf. You will notice we are here on doing a remote show, not in the garage. And
it's true. It's probably too hot for the garage, quite honestly. I just went outside, man. It's
not out here, man.
Kind of gross.
I was going to ask you, did that storm make its way to the city, or did it go? I think it looked like it was going south.
Yeah, we had some lightning and thunder, but not much rain. So it's just heavy. It's just heavy air.
Just took a beat down out here. I mean, there's like half trees down in streets.
Wow.
And it was only for like an hour and a half, but just tons of rain. And it's cooler. It's like, it's mid 60s ish. That said.
Oh, wow, man.
There's been a cold going through my house. And when we were planning our, communicating over the weekend here in our timing, I didn't even factor that in. I think I would have last minute, but then I think the cold is hitting me. I feel like you can hear it in my voice a little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
So given you are traveling, because I have a cold, traveling, it's probably for the best we're doing a remote show.
It's fair.
That said, I want to be clear. I do miss you. I
miss you as well.
I feel like you and I don't even want to play like real golf with you. I just want to get the hijinks with you,
Right.
You and me just causing hijinks like we like to do. That's what I want. I don't show golf. No, hijinks.
Right.
All right.
Right.
Call to actions here. We got to do that. If you're watching this on YouTube, thank you for joining us. Please go down below, hit subscribe, and hit the bell so you get notified every time we post a video here on this YouTube channel. And, leave us a comment about whatever you feel like. Just have a conversation down in the comments section. We love it.
Yeah, we do.
Podcast listeners, I hope you don't mind my cold voice in your ears today, but thank you for joining us. And if you would be so inclined to make sure you go leave a review, rate the podcast, do all that, we would love it. And of course, for all of you, please go tell your friends to check out the channel or check out the podcast, whatever. We appreciate it. Speaking of podcasts, the Vintage Range Hero has sent me, and I haven't listened to it yet, probably save it for the weekend, a first draft of a golf podcast.
Interesting.
So stay tuned for that, everybody. But I'm
very
curious about it. I kind of, it's very, I'd say, hey man, I was like, do your thing with it. There's potential. You and I have discussed it. There's potential for it. And
sure. Yeah.
He's a solid dude from Texas. I'm looking forward to the dulcet tones of Justin Thompson talking vintage golf stuff. So stay tuned for that. Right. All right. Let's get into this.
Okay.
I've been dying to talk about the subject. And when we find, I feel like when there's topics that are going to come up for conversation in this stuff, we just like almost pretend it doesn't happen because I don't want to know anything too much in advance.
We don't follow up. There is no follow up. We're saving it for the show.
There are going to be changes to this channel based on a weekend that first and foremost, we have a gambling expert here on the channel already.
It's true. It's true.
But we got
to get him back on here soon.
We might have some competition for that for the top gambling. We're a gambling show. It
must be in our blood or something, man.
Must be. Well,
I don't know, but yeah, I won some bucks on Saturday and Sunday, and I almost had a really significant weekend, but I was one Josh Allen touchdown.
The dog is officially made its first YouTube appearance. You can see it in camp. It's so exciting. So exciting. It's 137 episodes.
I missed it.
Oh, man.
He's right here. Anyways, one Josh Allen rushing touchdown away from hitting another parlay.
Oh my God.
So I hit two of them. I hit two parlays. One was a 6-leg parlay and one was a 3-leg parlay. And then on Sunday.
Oh, I thought that was all one parlay. All right. Okay.
No, I had two. Yeah. So Saturday I played a 6-leg because here's the thing. And I'm not going to give the name of the, it's not PointsBet. I can tell you that much of the app, the gambling app. But they had like all of them do this stuff. It's like, here's $10. bet or don't, right? And if you win the money. If you lose, you get your $10 back. So that was one of the deals that they posted. So they gave me $10 and I'm like, all right, well, you know how much I love free stuff.
You love free stuff, yeah.
Bill, I love free things. So I'm like, all right, well, I'll take that $10 and I'm gonna be stupid with it because it's free money, and do this 6-leg parlay, and then I don't know if couching is the right word, but I took 3 of those picks in the 6 and also made a 3-leg parlay out of that.
Okay.
Right. So my 3 most confident picks, I put another $10 on there. The 6-leg that hit was it was a $10 bet. I could probably look it up. It was like,
I was gonna say, I wanted to know what the actual bets were.
I can look it up here. I'll look it up.
Yeah, I think we need to know. Maybe do one of these.
That's right. Let me go and log into my sportsbook app. Log in. Okay. It was college football and it was heavy. There were heavy favorites, but here. Okay. So here's the 6-legger was, here, I'll do the 3-game parlay was Oklahoma, Georgia, and Oregon.
Okay.
All covering their spreads, right? So Oklahoma was favored by 11.5, Georgia 25.5, and Oregon 3.5.
Okay.
Over BYU, I think it was. So I took that 3-game parlay and I added some kind of weird fun one. So I took the under from the home team in the Ole Miss Georgia Tech game. That hit. I took the under of the home team of the Penn State Auburn game. That one obviously hit. And then I took the under on the total for the game in the Miami Texas A&M game. And I think they scored like 20 points total, 30 points. I think it was 17-13. So that hit. And so the 6-leg was plus 44.60. I bet $10 on that thing. So it made me about $450 on that 6-leg.
I mean, I know what you spent some of it on. My question is, is that going back in? Is some of that going into future bets this weekend?
Yeah. So here's what I do every year. I didn't, and then so I always put in $100 into a pot on one of these apps or whatever. Or back in the day, it was just like $100, right? And that's my kitty for the year, for the season.
I would go through that in a weekend.
Right. So, and then I'm very, very sort of, I'm very diligent about if I win money, it comes right out. So the kitty always stays at $100. That's my whole thing.
Yep.
And then when I'm out of the money, I'm out of money. So as soon as I won those
until you need the rush and another $100 goes in.
Right. Well, the irony is, so I won those 2 bets, right? I took the money out immediately and it's awesome because you get it like same day, like literally they Venmo it to you. It's great. And I turned around and spent it on eBay anyways.
Which I'm very excited about. We were pre-show. We were doing a little, next couple months planning here. And that makes it sound way more intense and serious than what the conversation really was. But let's just say we got some work to do and some plans. So I can't wait.
This is I'm really happy about this purchase. A big piece of I feel on course puzzle.
Oh yeah.
Possibly something that was missing.
And for the show ideas we have.
For sure. For this show, quite possibly a game changer in my editing and producing perspective.
And we apologize in advance for what's to come.
Right.
Speaking of,
I didn't say anything would be good.
Yeah.
I just said.
Speaking of transferring money out of things.
Yeah.
This might finally, if you can, I can't get it, of course, good for you, but the Scotty Cameron Circle T, right as we were been on this show. I seem not just to be cheesy, like shamelessly plugging that I was selling this thing. And if anybody's interested, ha ha ha. But actually, if somebody hit me up off the show, I was like, I want to buy it, I would have sold it. But as we brought the show up here, and you were like right on cue of saying, I transfer the money out right away. Might have the buyer locked up. Pretty excited.
Congratulations.
Interestingly enough, it is the guy I bought it from like 10 years ago.
Come on.
He saw I posted it and he was like, oh man, I'm not a player at that, but hit me up. And he's like, I need it back. I need it. Let's work something.
That's awesome. Though.
God. Well, and I said that to him. I go, just promise me, I can't foresee anytime in the near future the money these things are going for right now. This will ever be something coming back in my life until I'm like maybe 75 at best.
Right.
But I was like, we got to keep the, sisterhood of the traveling pants alive. If you're ever going to get rid of it, let me know. And then I'll be like, Mom, Dad, actually, no, I'll just sell my car. I'll be like, Sarah, we're going down to one car. Right. Why? I kind of going to get that putter back. It's a whole thing.
It's my turn to own the putter. I can't help it.
Oh,
that's just the way it works.
Okay, sure. All right. I had
What's next?
Another question for you related to the gambling.
Okay.
I don't remember what it was because I didn't want to put it in the notes for getting honest answers.
Right.
But that leads us to you might forget something. So
yeah. And then the bet that I lost yesterday, it was a good one too. It was plus 1164. Oh. So it would have won me lots of bucks, but it was the Buffalo Bills money line, which they covered easily. They destroyed the Titans. It was an anytime touchdown by Derrick Henry. He was the first one to score a touchdown, and a Stephon Diggs anytime touchdown, which he scored 3 yesterday. So the only thing that was missing was Josh Allen running in a touchdown. Had he rushed a touchdown, that thing would have hit too. But
this is giving me an idea. I mean, so we're a butterfly conservation channel, a zoology show, a conspiracy theory show, and now a gambling show.
Right.
I don't want to do it in golf. Oh, maybe I'm open to ideas here. I think we start. You and me maybe we'd use our YouTube proceeds. I don't know, but we put together a kitty.
Ooh, a little show pot. And maybe we use it for, like I said to you, no, it's not for the show stuff. It's for us having fun and doing what we want with it. Or I don't know. We can figure that out later. But I think we start a show pot and we make some bets on the show every week or whenever time frame. And people can follow along and maybe we win some, maybe we lose some. Who knows? And that's a really good idea. I'm into that for sure.
And I don't want, all jokes aside, I don't want people to think this is us being a gambling show. This is us, again, hijinks, being degenerates. That's all it is.
Right.
But I also think like what's stopping it? So I'm like, no, I think we need to get sort of like, okay, it's the Corn Ferry wraparound or whatever, the Q school starts, some dumb thing. I was thinking maybe the NHL season, but that's
yeah. So maybe it's tough to bet hockey too. It's tough.
Yeah. So maybe I don't know. We'll workshop this off camera.
Right.
All right. So I just saw here in the notes, and then I know you're not gonna believe this, but I did a little golf social media perusing today.
Did you? You broke the streak, huh?
It's still a miserable place for the most part. That said, I didn't realize. And you may have even saw I posted Max Homa laugh emoji.
Yes, because I did see that.
It was right when he holed out that chip. I'm like, you got to be kidding me with this guy. Yeah. And then I, like everybody, I go, say what you will about Danny Willett. He's a former Masters champion. It's a 3-foot-7-inch putt.
Took him 3 tries.
Jeez, which I can relate to. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not a
it's just hard to watch, man. God.
Here's the thing: think of how his game has gone over the last few years. I'm still in a good spot. I'll take it.
Yeah.
If I'm anyway.
Yeah.
So I did participate, but I saw the President's Cup. Is this coming weekend?
It is Thursday.
Thursday. Oh,
President's Cup begins Thursday.
Do they play? Is the President's Cup Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday? Is it 4 days? Is it 3 days?
Yes,
it is 4 days.
It used to be 3 days. It is now 4 days.
Oh man, look at PGA of America just thinking outside
Always
the box.
Interesting. They had the Fortinet Championship this past week, so it was the beginning of the PGA season. But then, wait, just kidding. We got to stop. so we can do it. Like, you could have waited till, like, let everyone have a week off, play the President's Cups to kind of launch the season. I don't know.
I mean, let's just,
I guess that makes sense.
It's American golf. I'm not even saying PGA Tour or PGA. Like, it's the whole thing.
Yeah.
It's moving the PGA Championship back to May, so you eliminate about 65% of the courses that would typically hold it.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised.
Right.
And it's probably in some way like, well, world ranking this, that, and it matters for your 2021 budget sheet. And like, what? You guys, I hate you.
I mean, they planned this stuff. So, like, we knew the President's Cup. Well, I guess technically I guess we didn't because COVID.
That's what I was saying. Did that throw that off? Is that why we're here?
It did. It might have. Well, no, because it was always the off year of the Ryder Cup. So when the Ryder Cup got moved, they moved the President's Cup too.
But I guess it's all, and it probably always falls in the weird overlap still, right?
Yeah. Right.
Hey, golf, am I right?
Yeah.
Hijinks, man.
Anyways.
That's why we're more into hijinks than golf these days.
It sounds like you're super prepared for the President's Cup this weekend. So why don't we do 5 major questions with Bill Bush, President's Cup edition?
I will warn you right now. I will do terrible in this one.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't know why I get so nervous for whenever we do these. Like, I don't care if anybody judges me. It's like
these are the best.
It's like the same people who are coming to just furious with me that I don't like Costco golf goods. Are gonna take me to task over that. Who cares?
Nobody. Listeners, viewers, if you've got some fun facts that you want to give us, put them in the comments.
Yeah.
Because I found these to be somewhat fun facts. Okay. Question number 1, William. The first question is question number 1. What year was the first ever President's Cup?
Oh my God. 19. Is it like, it's like 1988? No, 4?
This would have been a fun live show to do because people could have commented their answers right up at the top. You weren't that far off. 1994.
Yeah, if I could it's like I could picture Rain Man style, like picture the 4.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, but I knew
so that's pretty good.
It has a pretty recent history.
It is, yeah. It's a young tournament. 1994, it was at Robert Trent Jones Golf Club in Virginia. US won 20-12. I didn't know this either. I'm new. You know how I'm new to the golf world, so to speak. So 94, 96, 2000, and 05 were all at the Robert Trent Jones Golf Club in Virginia.
I didn't know that either.
They didn't start moving around until much later. All right. Well, good effort there.
That's weird. That's weird. They didn't move it around.
Yeah. It was always there. Okay. I kind of want to wait. I'm going to wait on this one. All right. Question number 2, the second question number 2. They've played this tournament. It's not really a tournament, is it? I don't know what you call this. Competition.
Yeah.
They played it 13 times.
Okay.
What is the overall record of the United States of America?
I mean, isn't it? I swear to God, it's 13-0, isn't it? I don't think they've ever lost it.
They have lost one time and they've tied one time. They are 11-1-1.
Wow.
Which is probably why nobody outside of the United States really gives a shit about the President's Cup.
None. Oh,
it's just not a thing.
You're not going to be.
The tie was in 2003.
You're going to go to live, Cameron Smith, and not be able to golf in the President's Cup. Oh, darn.
Yeah. No one. I was going to ask too, I don't know. I wasn't sure if it was designated countries that were part of the President's Cup, but it's basically anyone that's not European.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think Canadians care about it a good amount. Not
really?
Not the Canadian public so much. I mean, like the Graham Delettes of the world.
I could see that.
I could see that. Hey,
right, because that's their chance.
Right.
Right.
I think I don't know that, and I think maybe Do they?
Canadians, leave a comment. Let us know.
Yeah, eh? I'm so funny.
All right. Number 3. Question number 3 is the third question.
I love this number is the number bit you're doing. I love it.
Who was the original course architect of Quail Hollow? Quail Hollow, of course, is hosting this year's President's Cup in Ohio.
If I'm not mistaken, it's my guy, isn't it? Oh, Barb.
It is not.
It's not?
It's not.
It's not Jack?
So Arnold, no. Arnold Palmer had a hand in it as a Reno at one point, but he was not the original architect. Jack Nicklaus also was not.
Yeah.
No, it's not. Are you thinking like the bridge? Is it the
Firestone?
What's the one? Firestone, yeah.
I just think I got, Barb, like just stuck in my head. So original Quail Hollow?
Yeah.
Ooh, it's not Die.
No, I'll give you a hint if you'd like.
I'll take it.
He also designed the par 3 course at Augusta.
Oh, God.
And he also designed East Lake.
Yeah, it's Jones didn't design those courses, but he's heavily involved. I forgot who designed them.
Mr. George Cobb.
Yeah. I wouldn't have dug that one up.
That's the one. I think Fazio, I want to say Fazio. Well, for Quail Hollow anyways, Palmer did some work on it. I want to say Fazio did some work on it in the late 90s, early aughts, perhaps.
Okay.
Apparently they're rerouting the President's Cup, or the Quail Hollow for the President's Cup. They're going to play, I think they're going to play 8 through 10 last or something. I should have wrote that down.
They do that a lot,
but they're doing it for because it's match play and they want it to be dramatic.
Right. Or think of Olympia did it for the LPGA.
Sure.
So they finished with the clubhouse in the back, but they're not going to do it next year for the BMW. And I think they do that a lot, but you know what I want to see? If they're going to do reroutes, start getting crazy. All right, you think of the Hoban, all right, you're going to play 7T to 16 green. Right. Let's really reroute this.
Right. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
That'd be fun. I'm into that.
So I'm over 3 as expected.
Yeah, that's true. You got real close on a couple of
counts,
them. I think this one you're gonna do really well on. Question number 4 is the fourth question.
KJ Choi.
Can you name 3 players from each roster?
I can do America. You got Homa, Horschel, Justin Thomas.
Good.
Remember, Homa and Horschel wouldn't have made the teams if it wasn't for the people going to live. I read that today.
Right.
All right, so I got to go international now. Hideki.
Correct. 1.
Siwoo Kim.
2.
Adam Scott.
Got it. 3. Look at you, mister.
Man.
Well done. I am thoroughly impressed.
I'm proud of myself. I'm not going to lie to anybody.
I thought for sure you were going to get Christian Bizenzudenhout.
I always like him too because of his name, and I didn't even think of that.
It's got 2 A's in Christian, which is fun. Okay. Last question. Question number 5 is the last question, is the 5th question and final question. We've already covered that the U.S. has dominated this thing for years and years and years. I think last time they played was kind of close, maybe. It's
wasn't last time
17-13 or something? Tiger was the captain.
And Tiger was the plane captain, and it was right. So it would have been 2019, right? In the year he won the Masters, and he was on his game before he crashed Hyundai Genesis.
That's right. That's right.
God, the streak that guy was on that? Can you imagine if he didn't get in that car accident?
I know.
Not to go down that rabbit hole. Hey, we're a golf show. Let's talk about that.
Right. But the question is, how many points does the European team win out of 30 points?
So it's a prediction.
This is your prediction.
30 points. Did you say the European team just then?
I thought I said international, but maybe I said European. International.
The European team's going to win 0. That's my guess.
Oh, there you go.
Somehow they won 7. We aren't sure how Rory did it. All right, international team. I'm going to give them 9.5.
All right,
man. I feel bad doing that to them. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
You heard it here first. International team is going to get their asses handed to them.
I think
this weekend.
I think they are, man.
I mean, historically speaking, they have. Did you see what just happened?
No, if you're going to leave that in, I think you have to leave it in the show. We have never had.
I have to. That
is a first ever in 137 episodes.
That's unbelievable that just happened.
Man.
That is incredible.
Well, on that note, just time to wrap this show up.
That is 5 major questions with Bill Bush, President's Cup edition.
Man, I love 5 major questions. This might be my favorite segment we do.
I'm still recovering from the what is it? The synchronous, the synchronicity,
synchronized,
shutter
reset. Which I hope someone watches like, you idiots don't know how to fix that and not have that happen. Like, no, we don't. So sorry if you do. Tell us in the comments. We've only been battling it for about 2 years, so it's fine.
We've gotten used to it now.
Problem is, we got. I don't know any good movie editors' names, so I was gonna make a crack, but we got Chris editing it, so you don't even know most of the time.
Right.
All right.
Anyways.
Yeah, that's hard to recover from. I am thrown off by it. So I had on here. We keep teasing. We're going to talk about the One Club Challenge.
Oh yeah, the video that is already dropped, right?
Yeah. And just sort of, do you want to save it? Should we just save it? I feel like there's a lengthy conversation. Let's just save it.
Yeah, because it's, I would need to watch it again anyways, because it's really fun to watch. I'm not going to lie. I enjoy that video immensely.
And now that we know we have a new One Club Challenge in the works, I can't tell you.
Oh my God.
I won't.
That thing.
I cannot
too wait
cryptic about it because I did post on social media and tagged you and Frank.
Oh God, it's so great.
I walked in to Goodwill one day. I figured out while I think I have the gear to get started, I still need a few things to really round it out. I still have a little bit of a putter issue. I figured out. But as I was walking in, this one Goodwill I go to, I figured out they take like a golf bag and random clubs, and they'll put them in the bag and just sort of set it in like a large space with other large things before it migrates over to the golf stuff. So I go look there, and there's like actually a couple cool 90s era Cobra irons in it, but not a full set, probably a 90s Dunlop set, nothing exciting. I'm like, I don't need any of this. But then I see in there this dirty, ratty club with some sort of contraption on it. I go, I know what this thing is. It's one of these clubs from probably, I would say this one's probably like 80s, 90s.
That's from the 80s? Really?
This one I think is. I've seen some.
Wow, like, I would have guessed that was from the 60s or 70s.
I've seen some from like the 50s and 60s that are, I go, oh, that's funny. I need one of those. And then I like watch it on eBay or whatever, and they go for hundreds of dollars.
Sure.
But the way they work, you can adjust it to play.
You adjust the loft.
Different lofts. So 9 iron, 7 iron. But this, and I don't know if they're all like this, but this one's only every other. So it's a short set, right? It has sand wedge, 9 iron, 7 iron, 5 iron settings. And intern Grant, I saw him across the street, like right after I was cleaning it up. And I'm like, hey, 2 of his buddies are over there in town from Utah. And I was like, check out this thing I found. And so we're all looking at it. And there's this one setting. And I'm like, there's a D setting. So we're, I guess, driving iron.
Like a 9.5 iron or 9.5 degree or something?
It's gotta be. So, but like very 12. Little loft.
Yeah.
But then there's another one, and we're like, didn't even put it together what it was, but it's just, it's so like shut. It's for putting. So you use this thing for your putter too. And then the shaft collapses. So it's only one length. I thought like maybe you could adjust it depending on what club it was. Like, no, it's out. And it really is just like tension, right? It just pulls.
It's like
tight.
telescopes.
Yeah. It doesn't like screw or anything into place. So we'll see how that holds up for us. But the thing's wild. And then one of his buddies said, you know what this is? It's like you'd bring this on a work trip or something that'd fit in your suitcase and you wouldn't need to bring a whole set of clubs. And like, hey, you're there for work and you can go play 9 holes after you're out of town work. Genius. I definitely need one of these in my life. So have one of those. We're gonna 1 club challenge, and the fact that you have to screw around with it so much, I think we do have to play it in a scramble format because it's not. We can't make the video of just one of us playing it and then running around like crazy. So we'll just play a scramble with it and see what happens and shoot
for sure
733 on 9 holes.
Oh my God, it's so great. I can't believe it has a putter setting. That's just like
and
incredible.
I won't get too much. We'll save more detail. I still don't know how it's going to functionally work. We'll worry about that. I'll show you. We'll explain it. But I'm very excited for this.
That's going to be part of the fun, quite honestly.
As we wrap up here, I know it can happen, and it's not the first time, but I'm going to get you disappointed in intern Grant right now.
Oh God, now what?
So intern Grant and his buddies are there. Very nice boys. They're old college buddies. And they were going out in the Gold Coast that night. I was like, oh, God.
Sure. Of course.
But I'm like, all right, I get it. You young kids.
Although Gold Coast is a weird place for them to go, but okay.
It's all weird. I'm like, that sounds like work and effort.
It's like, but usually they go like Old Town or Wrigleyville or like.
I think there's a lot of people from Iowa from out of town, and maybe these kids want to feel fancy,
Yeah, I guess.
So anyway, chit chat with these guys. It's a good time. Nice. All right, boys. Be careful. Have fun. Hey, you know where we're going tomorrow? And I was like, playing golf somewhere cool. And I guessed some course. Like, no, close though. I'm like, I don't know. We're going out to Rich Harvest.
They went to live. That's right. That's right. I saw his account.
And I wouldn't click anything to do with his account because I didn't want to be heartbroken when I saw it. He did send me a video of Poulter, and I'm not going to lie to you. I thought it'd be like, haha, okay, I don't really care. It stung. And not like that Grant did to me like, I don't like
just seeing your guy.
I don't like seeing this Ian.
Right.
And again, I still don't begrudge him for it. I don't, but it's just,
I kind of want him, if he was ever a part of the show anymore, he's really not anymore, but if he were, I wouldn't mind handing him a microphone and get some perspective from, on the ground.
Yeah, we'll have to do that in the near future here.
Yeah, I am a bit curious on what the vibe was.
Here's what he tells me. Very fan centric. Said the place was packed, but I'm like, how packed? It was packed. I don't know.
Has he ever been to a tournament before?
That I don't know.
Okay.
So, but I could see in that area too, and I could see it having a pretty good crowd. I think there's a lot of people who don't care about all of that here.
Oh, for sure.
Especially here.
For sure.
Yeah. But on top of all of it, so I said to those guys, I'm like, oh, did you guys get the like $9 tickets? Because I saw Adam Unfiltered days ago was showing how like cheap you could pick up tickets for. He's like, oh no, they were like $50 each. I'm like, oh God, Grant.
Oh my God, I'm more disappointed in that because God damn it, dude, come on.
They were giving those things away, but he said like they're definitely trying to make it an attractive scenario and for people to go to.
Okay.
And I said, hey, how is the merch though? Could you go in like the Rich Harvest Pro Shop and get Rich Harvest swag? He's like, no, they had a tent. I did get a live hat. I'm like, what are you doing? Grant?
See, Grant's he's one of those guys. He doesn't care. He just wants to go watch golf.
I have to beat him up. We'll have to, next time he comes over.
I guess, whatever. God bless him. Go watch your golf.
How did you like the video going? I didn't watch it, but like Phil hits amazing recovery shot from the car path. I'm like, I'm not watching it.
Didn't watch it.
Not gonna.
Never saw it. Never came across my feed. I did see Bryson get wrecked,
and then all the angles of it, and then like how dramatic he was, and like
oh my God,
and swearing.
Yeah, you snatching the towel. Like, oh my God, dude,
I can't see.
Okay, scientist, you got one up by a rope.
Barstool Sports' Big Cat posted an angle of it. He's like, I don't know what he was never clearing that rope.
I really loved all the Seinfeld references of the down and to the right, back and to the right.
Those. That's awesome.
Oh God, it's so funny, man. So good.
Good old Bryson. God
Yeah,
bless
he
him.
always provides the content for people. God bless him.
Speaking of content, Chris, do you have anything you want to plug this week?
Well, we've got you once again opening another box. This time, I think it's a little more easier to say. It's another
Yes.
it's another tech rangefinder. It's not the Clier.
The Clier.
It's not the Clier. It's the ULT S Pro.
I was gonna pull
So
it
that
up
is
and
out.
do one of these, but I can't find it. I don't know where it is. But here's the custom
Oh yeah,
leather-
the fancy little case.
leather holster for it. That magnets. That's pretty nice.
That is nice. That is nice. Yeah. So, well, spoilers, I guess, but that's part of the unboxing.
Yeah, go watch that.
Go see the origin story of that leather magnetic case.
Don't want to miss it. Don't want to miss
Yeah.
it. If you head over to the driverangeheroes.com website, official URL, the Puma GS1 golf shoe review is up. You may have seen that unboxing recently. Check that out.
Yeah.
And then another one we had an unbox for the Daphne's head covers. Got to write up on that. I love that company's story so much.
100%. 100%.
I love the brand. I love everything about it. And I still don't, I feel like I did an okay job talking about it, but I didn't do it justice. I feel like that's a phone. Maybe we should get Gene on the show sometime just to get like a
That'd be
normal
fun.
phone. Yeah. That'd be awesome.
That'd be fun.
Remind me, keep me honest. I'll hit her up.
Yeah, let's do that.
But I love the Daphne's head covers. I'm still gaming my pink dragon. It's awesome.
Oh, the dragon one, man.
I'm thinking I might have to switch it up though, because my golf mojo is so bad right now.
I like the shark too. The shark is just ridiculous.
It is. Maybe the shark.
So good.
Maybe I'll try the shark this weekend, see if anything changes.
Not that shark, the animal, the mammal. Is it an animal or a mammal?
It's a fish. It is not a mammal, but it is an.
Well, I mean, it's like the dolphin. Oh no, he doesn't have a thing.
Dolphin. It's not like a dolphin. They both swim in the ocean. That's about it.
Right.
Yes, no, it's a fish. It's a fish.
All right.
Yeah, it is a cool head cover though. That might go in the bag.
Yeah, it's not a Daphne head cover of the Australian shark. It is a Daphne head cover of the fish.
If he wasn't such a douche, that would have been a cool head cover.
Yeah.
Let's go check that out. All right, man.
All right.
That's Chris McEwen at Chris McEwen.
Fun show.
All of your social medias. I'm Bill Bush at Range Heroes. Also on all your social medias. This has been the Range Rover Show, sometimes about golf. Please subscribe. Please tell your friends. Do all those things. We appreciate it. We'll see you next time.